Hello everybody, welcome to official YouTube channel of SM Education Services. In today's video, we are going to cover multiple topic on DNB counseling. Okay, so the processes need to take place after round 1 result. We will talk about the dates and the latest notification about DNB and little bit of analysis about the expected cutoff in the round 2, and we'll talk about Andhra Pradesh state counseling progress, its result about CAQ quota, and where you can see the allotment for CAQ and when is the expected date for BCAT seat. After Andhra Pradesh, we will see Bihar state counseling updates and Karnataka state round 2 updates. So let's get started. Right now you can see nightboard.edu.in website open on the screen. So let's go ahead and download the latest notification dated on 31st of May. So I clicked on it and just download. It's opening and see. So this is the notification from National Board of Examinations, New Delhi, dated on 31st of May. Subject is about extension of the last date of payment. So you can read about this notification. You can download from the official website, or you can pause the video to read it yourself. Okay, I have shown you complete notification. Okay, so let me tell you what it tells, what it talks about. So first thing is the last date of payment of 1.25 lakhs for those candidates who got seat in the first round of DNB counseling has been extended from 31st May to 4th June. So now the payment can be done up to 4th June of 2020. After you have done the payment, on the 5th June they will release a list of all the candidates who have done the payment successfully, and from the 6th June seat allotment letter can be downloaded. So point number 3, you can see from the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, on date 30 of May, they gave order to ease the ongoing lockdown in the country, and in the view of this order, NB has notified the joining schedule for the candidates who have been allotted seat in round 1 DNB counseling. So they have given notice to join the allotted hospital. Physical joining will be happening starting from 6th June and it will go on until 30th of June. So until 30 June you can join the allotted institute physically, and physical joining is mandatory process. You can see point number B here. Before physical joining you need to do e-joining. So what is e-joining? For e-joining you need to go ahead and scroll down the notification and you can see e-joining format. So in this format you need to fill the specialty name and whatever the details you need to fill, your signature, candidate name, NEET PG, roll number, rank, mobile number, and your signature you need to put, and it has to be uploaded. You can see here, to be uploaded by the candidate at website http:// between 6th to 15th of June. So sign it, and you need to upload. It's mandatory process, you have to upload for online e-joining. Now coming to physical joining, you have to take the next form, which is on the bottom, physical joining format. So you need to fill all the blank spaces in this form, and need to put your sign, rank, roll number, mobile number, candidate name, signature, everything. And you need to carry physical joining format as well as had to be undertaken, and physical joining format and seat allotment letter. Seat allotment letter can be downloaded. You can see point number A, candidate who have paid the first year course fee in the round 1 of the counseling can download seat allotment letter from 6th June using their login credentials. So you need to download seat allotment letter, and you need to have the form filled up, and you need to go to particular institute where you have been allotted seat, and need to confirm the physical joining starting from 6th June until 30th June. Okay, and e-joining letter can be uploaded up to 15 starting from 6th. So these are the dates. Okay, if you have any kind of confusion between the so let me clarify once more. If you come from New Delhi and you have got seat allocated in the institute or hospital located in the state of Karnataka, so you need to travel to that institute physically by your car, by public transport, or you can book a flight ticket. So since their government has given ease in the ongoing lockdown, so you can avail these services and you can travel. Since you are able to travel, that's why they have given this notification that you need to join it physically. Okay, I need to carry all the relevant documents. You can read out the handbook, what are the documents you need to have with you. Okay, if you don't have the updated documents, you need to get it updated soon. Okay, so this is the notification about DNB. Let's on top of this, I will talk about how the second round is going to be. Next round, you will come to know by 5th how many candidates have actually paid the fee. As many candidate who have paid the fee, that number is going to be the number who took the seat, and remaining allotted seat will be actually would be considered as rejected. So that many will be going to round 2 DNB counseling. On top of that, seats will be added when the seat matrix gets released for round 2 DNB counseling. So a lot of new seats, seats will be available in round 2 for the candidates who are going for round 2 DNB counseling. No new registration is going to happen for DNB counseling. So the candidate who are looking to do fresh registration, just forget it. You have no chance, you missed your chance. Okay, so you have so much good cutoff positive shift coming in round 2. There are 3 factors you need to keep in mind. Seat will be added, new seat will be added for round 2 counseling. Rejected seats will be transferred to round 2 counseling. We will get official notification about this. And the number of candidates who participated in round 1, very less compared to round 1, will participate in round 2. So these 3 factors will lead you to get a very good positive shift in all the branches for round 2. And further in round 3, some of the candidates who were looking for deemed one in mop-up round through All India and state counseling mop-up round, they will take seat, and those candidates won't be eligible further in round 3. So you can see further positive shift in round 3 DNB counseling, and then we will have mop-up round DNB, which is expected to happen offline at the Delhi Dwarka Center, as it happened last year. So now I will add one more thing. Until now in this video, if you are watching, we have discussed just about DNB. We have Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Bihar to cover. Before jumping to Andhra Pradesh updates, there are so many calls I have received in last few days about cutoff revision. Okay, candidates who have 15 marks less than required marks to clear NEET qualification, and they have budget also, want to get admission into good private medical college. So for them, uh, as per my experience, I can give you update as of now. Just wait until second round all India. So after second all India MCC second round, you can expect to get cutoff revision. Okay, and then you can contact us. So mop up the online registration for state round like Karnataka and other states will be open. They will be opening online registration for mop up. So after cutoff revision, you can have a chance to do online registration uh, for mop up, right? So once you do registration for a particular state like Karnataka or UP or some other Rajasthan or some other state where the chances are good for stay vacancy, you can participate in the stay vacancy round for particular state medical private medical college counseling. For actually you need to go and go to the particular institute and have to be present there physically. And for this part you can call us. The number is given in the description, and we will able to help you to get admission in the stay vacancy round in the least possible budget. Okay, because there are multiple factors, you need to pay the fee and some other part also you need to pay. So we will help you out to minimize the amount you need to pay there at the college as part of total budget. Okay, now jumping over to Andhra Pradesh state counseling. So the result has been announced for CAQ quota for Andhra Pradesh, and candidates are facing problem where they should to go to see the result. So let me show you on the screen. You can open the browser and type https. Okay, and okay, did mistake, colon forward slash and a p p g m a d dot apnt ruh s dot in. So you need to type this address and just click on it. You will be able to see online application on left side and web counseling on right side. You need to go ahead and click on the new web allotment. Click on web allotment. It will open you allotment details student wise and college wise. So you need to go to student wise and enter your roll number or rank and can see the result. If you want to go college wise, you can click on it and can select all the like I select a district and college name randomly. I'm selecting it. Okay, and select a course pediatrics, submit it. It will show you the list of students who got seat allotted. Okay, so this is about the seat allotment for CAQ quota and how to check it. Now coming to the most important thing, B category seats. So B category seats and government quota seats, these are the two category and it happens separately. Like UP and Karnataka state, it doesn't happen all together. For Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, it happens separately, the government quota counseling and BCAT counseling. Okay, so for BCAT, usually what happens after like 1 week from the CAQ allotment, they release form, application form that you need to fill up, and then all the process will be taken care from there. So expecting that within 1 week, but before that I have some other notification that I want to show you, which is not available on the official website of Andhra Pradesh Counseling Board, but I got it from somewhere. It's public notice. Let me show you. So you can see a public notice released by Andhra Pradesh Private Medical and Dental College Management Association. It's not available on the official website of Andhra Pradesh Counseling Board. It says that general public hereby, you can read it out. Okay, so I scroll it so that you can pause the video at any moment and can read it fully. So what it says that the association, management association, and another under the management association, all the private medical colleges providing all the private medical college for dental and as well as PG. Okay, so they are actually withdrawing, and it's very shocking. Notice that they are withdrawing from the Andhra Pradesh State Counseling for year 2020 and 21. The reason they have said that the fee structure decided by the Andhra Pradesh government, okay, for those private colleges, you can see the last line, is without considering any of the representation submitted to the concerned authorities in this regard. So the government has decided to change the fee for private colleges without considering any representation to the medical management association. So from the association, this notice is not from the counseling board but from the medical association, that is a common association for all private medical colleges. And you can see unanimous decision of the member colleges of association is to withdraw from Andhra Pradesh counseling process for admission to the PG medical and dental courses for the academic year 2020-21 is already communicated to the government of Andhra Pradesh. They had communicated this information to the government of Andhra Pradesh that they are not going to participate for any seat, for any single seat for this year counseling. So it seems to be very shocking news, but unless we get any notification on the official website of the Andhra Pradesh Counseling Board, we don't have to worry. Okay, so considering this considering this notice, public notice, which came from medical association of Andhra Pradesh private medical colleges, it seems that there is around about 1 week of gap between CAQ counseling and BCAT counseling in Andhra Pradesh, but it can be delayed further because it seems to be a conflict. In the worst case, you can see the counseling not to be happening for private colleges for this year, which if it happens, then it's going to be very very bad for candidates. And they have written it, is hereby informed to the parents and a student who seek admission in our member college, in any of the private college, it means not to exercise any option for postgraduate medical and dental courses in our member colleges for the academic year 2020. Our member colleges are not responsible for any cost or consequences arises thereof. They are taking their responsibility off if you face any problem. Okay, so it's matter between medical board, medical counseling board, it's not medical counseling board, matter between Andhra Pradesh government, okay, and between the medical private college medical association, management association. Okay, so the student might need to suffer because of this. I have got this notification, so I thought it's good to show you. You come from Andhra Pradesh, so you will be having some more ideas. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can call us to number given in the description. Now we'll jump to the Karnataka State Counseling. So let's move back. So let's search for Karnataka. You can see here the by default version of the website is available in local language, so you can select here from the option English, and now you can see everything is in English. So you select the first option in the moving section, second round notification. You download it and it will open in a moment. So you can see the notification about the tentative dates for round 2 counseling, and it's going to be more or less same dates, they won't change much. So the registration is going to start from 1st of June, okay, and it will go on until 4th of June. Pretty much everything is given. If you have done the registration in the round 1 but failed to upload the documents somehow, then you can do it now. Okay, publication of provisional verification list, same thing will be happening as for first round. Seat matrix will be published. Seat matrix is going to be important. In the first round we could see so many applications were filled up because it was online process. Last year, in year of 2019, it was not online process. Candidate used to go there in the state of Karnataka at a particular place, and they had to get a number, unique number, and based on that they used to do the online application. But this year there was nothing like that due to COVID-19 lockdown process. So there were many applications that came. Candidate who were very sure that they couldn't get any seat, since there was no security deposit, just 1000 rupees of registration fee they had to pay, so they did the registration. Okay, so we received so many notifications, so many registration for Karnataka state. And Karnataka is a medical hub. Karnataka and UP, these are medical hub, they are called. After all India cutoff, you will see Karnataka is the first state where candidate do the choice filling and they take admission. It's because of their low fee. They have 11 lakhs, 11.5, approx 11.5 lakhs per annum fee. Last year they had lesser. This year they increased the fee by around 3 lakhs per annum. But still, compared to other private medical colleges, it is having much lesser fee. There is one more state, MP, Madhya Pradesh, which has comparatively lesser fee. It's around 12, 13, 14 lakhs. But Madhya Pradesh is having completely different scenario for their private medical counseling. They give preference to their own state students over other students. Students from other states. Up to second round, they first fill all the options, all the seat by their own candidates, and then the leftover seats are given for others, students coming from other state. But Karnataka is the state where you can get good seat, and all the colleges in Karnataka are good. The only thing that you won't get much of stipend because the fee is already less. Okay, otherwise the colleges are good. Location is perfect. It's one of the best location in India. So for any candidate who belong to a state very far from Karnataka, they don't need to bother. It's a state where you can manage if you know English, Hindi also, or even local, you don't need to worry. Okay, so we had supported and guided so many candidates in the first round. If you need any kind of counseling help for Karnataka state, or if you want to know much information about it, how Karnataka state counseling, okay, because you don't need to stick to your state only. Yeah, you need to consider other states if your rank is not up to the mark, or you're looking for particular branch, like if you're looking for particularly dermatology or radiology or general medicine, and in your rank you seems to be finding it not having very decent chance to get in your state, you definitely need to look for other state private colleges. Okay, you can get colleges in a much better budget perspective, and you can get so many options. Okay, so you have to see from that point of view. So you have any question, you can call to us. The number is given in the description. After Karnataka, we will move to Bihar state. For Bihar, as such, we don't have any official notification, or but I have update that there was the matter was in the court and the case was running. The context, I will just give you some context. I have a very lengthy document. It's of more than 50 pages. So I just went through it and tried to find out what was the matter. So actually, the Bihar is not a metro city, okay, or metropolitan city. So it has many areas which are considered as remote area, and there doctors who after completing MBBS they need to work, okay. So Bihar state counseling was not giving any kind of incentive to those who have served in their state, in the state of Bihar, for particular number of years. Like you served for couple of years and you are not given any preference over the other candidates, okay, in the merit list. So it was regarding that they have been asking for incentive in terms of increasing their marks based on the experience. So the decision has come. The government is ready to give 10% of incentive for each year. So if you have like worked for couple 2 years or 3 years, you will be getting 20%, 30% increment on top of your marks you have got in NEET. So based on that, you will having the merit list prepared. Okay, this is not official notification, but based on our sources, I have got this news. So expecting that Bihar state counseling will proceed with much faster pace, and soon everything will be all the hold on process will be start moving, and we can have good Bihar state counseling. Okay. So if you have many other questions, what are the possibilities in particular rank and any such thing about the fee and everything other details, you can ask to the number given in the description. We do provide paid counseling support, and as per my experience, if I was at the place of yours, so it doesn't cost so much as compared to the fee you pay. If you're going for private medical college, you pay so many lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 15, 20 lakhs per year. And if you just invest a little amount, a meager amount of 15 to 20,000, okay, for counseling support, and that counseling support guidance is able to give you able to save some lakhs of your fee, and able to get better college, okay. So it's so much of big situation, right? So you need to consider that factor also. If you are very confused and you don't seem to be confident, then definitely consult any good counselor and ask for paid service, so that they can support you 100%, right? So you can consider that factor. So now coming to UP state, okay. For UP state, we'll go and open the UP state. We have some notification about UP. It's in Hindi, but I will read it out. updgme.in. It's opening. The website seems to be slow compared to other website. Okay, it's taking more time, so I have it downloaded already, so I will show you. Okay, it's opening. Okay, so you can see important instruction regarding admission process. So let's open the first one, the latest notification. Okay, so it's written in Hindi, and it's very bad to see that counseling board is releasing the notice in particular local language. Hindi is our national language. We definitely respect it and we should respect, and I respect it very much. But for the convenience of candidates, since they come from different states where Hindi is not so much spoken, like Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, and such states. Okay, so they should have release in both version, Hindi as well as English. It doesn't take much of effort, but since I'm here, I know both languages, so I will tell you what it talks. Okay, so anybody who is not from UP or any state who is not able to understand Hindi, they should listen it very carefully. Okay, so it's regarding offline and online reporting. Okay, so until now, let's talk in this way. The first point is for those students who got seat in government colleges. Okay, for those, they have already paid 30,000 of amount initially. Now the remaining amount, if you have like total amount you have to pay as a part of fee is X, then X minus 30,000 you have to pay, and for that you need to go directly at the institute, and you have to be there physically, and offline mode you need to pay to the college as guided by the college. Now coming for the private medical colleges. So private medical college, they have two different methods of paying the remaining fee. You already paid 10,000 to the UPDGME. Sorry, not 10,000, it's 10 lakhs to UPDGME, and that amount is not paid to the medical college. Now the remaining amount, suppose the fee was 15 lakhs, you had to pay for the first year, and you have paid 10 lakhs, so remaining 5 lakhs you need to pay. If you come from other states than UP, even from Bihar or neighboring state, you can do the payment of remaining amount through the online mode, through the same mode that you used to pay 10 lakhs when you had done the first time. Okay, for that you can consult the college. Okay, you can visit the website and you can know how to pay online through online mode. It's only applicable for other states. Now coming to those candidates who took admission into the private medical college and they come from UP state, they can't do online payment. They need to go and visit the institute or college, and they need to pay through a demand draft. So demand draft need to be favoring Director General Medical Education and Training, UP, payable at Lucknow. It's written there. Those who come from UP, they definitely know Hindi and they can read it out, so should not have any confusion. But for other candidates who come from Karnataka, Gujarat or any other state other than UP, they need to use online mode for payment of remaining amount. So you take total amount, and to know how much is the total amount you need to pay for the first year, you need to visit the official website of the college. There you will know for particular branch how much you need to pay as one time security deposit, including hostel fee, including tuition fee and extra miscellaneous charges, and then reduce 10 lakhs and the remaining amount you need to pay online. Okay, now what is the date? So they have given the date for payment of offline mode for the government medical colleges. They have just announced the date for government medical college. It's starting from 4th of June and it will go on until 10th of June. They are yet to release the date for private medical college. As they have written in this notification, they will notify the dates for the payment for the remaining fee for the private medical college, either through offline or online mode. Okay, so this is update about UP state counseling. Around one remaining fee payment how you need to do offline or online, who need to do offline and who need to do in online mode. So this is pretty much everything I had in this video. We discussed. Let me summarize if you're still watching the video. And See, counseling is a process where you need to watch the video with peace of mind and take your time, then only watch. It's not like that you come and watch for 2 minutes and then jump to some other video. It is not going to help. Take a video and watch it completely to know everything, because it's a process. PG counseling is kind of not very straightforward process. It's kind of complex process, okay, to understand. So in this video we have discussed about DNB, we have discussed about round 2 cutoff, when it's going to release, it's when it's going revision, when it's going to happen, and Andhra Pradesh state counseling. We have talked about Bihar state counseling, we covered Karnataka state counseling and UP state counseling. So we will some other videos with other notification. If you have any question or you want any kind of analysis, want to discuss with us what are the possibilities you have, don't get demotivated. There is just a first round that got over, and for 2 states Bihar and Andhra Pradesh, the first round is to complete. So much of counseling is remaining. So round 2 mop-up round, state vacancy round, and DNB second, third, and mop-up round. So much of counseling is remaining. All India 2 is going to start, choice filling from 4th. So we have so much still remaining in the counseling process, and we will come up with another video with updates about the upcoming state or DNB or All India. So until then, it's goodbye. The video was lengthy, is 37 minutes already. So I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, click on the like button, and that motivates us to bring a create some more informative video, and subscribe to the channel so that you can get notification and click on the bell button. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.